Picture this, a WNBA team, one that everyone had written off, is now standing on the edge of a historic comeback, led by none other than Caitlin Clark, one of the most electrifying players we've ever seen. But here's the catch. It's not just her jaw-dropping three-pointers or game-changing assists that have the league buzzing. No, there's something much bigger happening in Indiana, something that's threatening to shake up the entire WNBA. A movement is brewing, and it's catching the attention of the league's biggest stars. Players you never thought would leave their teams are suddenly looking at Indiana, and it's all because of Clark. In this video, we're diving deep into how Caitlin Clark's infectious energy, her playful yet fiercely competitive nature, is pulling top free agents towards the Fever. These aren't just any players. We're talking about potential game changers, legends in the making, who are considering teaming up with Clark to form the next WNBA super team. Who are these stars? Why are they so drawn to Clark? And could Indiana become the most feared team in the league? Stick around, because by the end of this video, we'll reveal the shocking names rumored to be eyeing a partnership with Clark. And trust me, these moves could change everything. Get ready, because this isn't just another player profile. Caitlin Clark is more than just a clutch performer with a killer jump shot. She's transforming the Indiana Fever into something much bigger, a team that's about to go from underdogs to undeniable contenders. But here's the real scoop. It's her leadership, her magnetic personality, and yes, even her playful side that's creating a culture every player wants to be part of. We'll take you behind the scenes, into the locker room, onto the practice court to show you how Clark's attitude is drawing attention, not just from fans, but from rival players who secretly admire her. You'll find out how what's happening off the court is laying the groundwork for what could be one of the most powerful teams the WNBA has ever seen. But before we jump into the drama, welcome to Crazy Basketball, your go-to for the biggest stories, wildest rumors, and jaw-dropping performances in basketball. If you're a die-hard hoops fan, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you're always in the loop with the latest WNBA updates and beyond. And now, here's where things get really interesting. Caitlin Clark's presence in Indiana is sparking something that no one saw coming. Some of the WNBA's biggest names, including players who've been loyal to their teams for years, could be joining her soon. We're talking about players who've been the face of their franchises. Imagine the headlines. Imagine the drama. Could we be witnessing the birth of a new WNBA dynasty right here in Indiana? Stick with us, because we're about to reveal which stars are rumored to be in talks to join Clark. And when you hear these names, you won't believe how real this could get. Clark stepped onto the court. This wasn't just your run-of-the-mill rookie debut. It was a seismic shift for the franchise. The Fever, once labeled as perennial underdogs, suddenly found themselves in the spotlight, all thanks to Clark. And it's not just her jaw-dropping skills, though let's be real, her long-range shooting is nothing short of magical. What's making waves in the WNBA is how Clark's passion and leadership are transforming the culture in Indiana. She's bringing a sense of energy and excitement that the league hasn't seen in years. But here's the kicker. It's also reigniting conversations about representation in women's sports. Clark, a young white player, is becoming a beacon of hope in a league that has historically seen fewer white superstars rising to fame compared to their black counterparts. This shift in visibility is not just about who's scoring the points, it's about who's building a movement. Suddenly everyone is watching Indiana, not just for their play, but for the new vibe that Clark is cultivating. Is this the start of a new era for the Fever? It sure feels like it. Now, while Clark's on-court brilliance is undeniable, what's even more captivating is her personality. She's not just a serious athlete, she's a kid at heart. Seriously, with all the pressure that comes with being a franchise player, she somehow keeps the mood light. You'll catch her cracking jokes and pulling pranks on teammates, which creates an environment where everyone thrives. Imagine this. While other teams might be bogged down by pressure, Clark is the one reminding everyone that basketball is also about fun. Teammates have said it best. There's a time to be serious, but most of the time, we're having fun, and Clark is the one leading that charge. This playful energy is infectious and crucial for team chemistry. It's creating a safe space where players can express themselves without fear, which is especially important in a league where many athletes, particularly black women, face external pressures that can be overwhelming. And let's not forget, Clark's approach is drawing in players who want to be part of something special. Could her joyful spirit be the key to attracting top talent to Indiana? You bet it could. But before we get into the free agents that might join Clark, we need to address a pressing question. What's going to happen with Kelsey Mitchell? She's a powerhouse scorer, scorer and one of the highest paid players in the league. With her contract up for renewal, the Fever are facing a make-or-break moment. Will Mitchell stay and possibly take a pay cut for the chance to build something great in Indiana, or will she cash in elsewhere? If she decides to leave, it could open up cap space and create opportunities for new stars to team up with Clark. But here's where it gets interesting. If Mitchell stays and they build a formidable squad, it could change the entire landscape of the WNBA. This isn't just about the Fever, it's about the future of women's basketball as a whole. The narrative around race in sports could also shift if a more diverse and competitive Indiana squad emerges. The Fever have the potential to challenge stereotypes and prove that great teams come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. As the season progressed, Caitlin Clark didn't just grab the attention of fans, she caught the eye of some of the biggest names in the WNBA. Even legends like Diana Taurasi are taking note. In a recent game, Taurasi was seen embracing Clark after the final whistle. That's a moment that sent shockwaves through the league. Taurasi praised Clark's ability to handle pressure, saying, "Her future is super bright." But here's the controversial part. Could we see a veteran like Taurasi actually join forces with Clark? That idea is almost too juicy to ignore. Imagine the headlines. A young white star teaming up with one of the league's most respected black icons. This isn't just a basketball story, it's a cultural moment. Clark's growing respect among veterans could turn Indiana into a destination team, and it raises important questions about mentorship and diversity in the league. Before we wrap up, let's have some fun and envision what the Fever could look like with a few key free agents added to the mix. Picture this: Caitlin Clark leading the charge with Kelsey Mitchell's scoring prowess, Nneka Ogwumike dominating the paint, Aaliyah Boston controlling the boards, and Satou Sabali showcasing her all-around skills. This isn't just a pipe dream. This is a team that could take the league by storm. The Fever wouldn't just be rebuilding, they'd be redefining the game, and you can bet that free agents are starting to take notice. The potential for a diverse powerhouse team that reflects the changing landscape of women's basketball, that's a narrative that's going to turn heads. Imagine a squad that not only wins games, but also challenges perceptions about who can dominate in the WNBA. This is a crucial time for the Fever, and if these moves come to fruition, the entire league will feel the impact. Are we witnessing the birth of a dynasty in Indiana? The stakes are high and the excitement is palpable, and there you have it. The Indiana Fever is on the rise, and Caitlin Clark is at the center of it all. Whether it's her leadership, her playful energy, or the way she's attracting top talent, there's no denying that something special is happening in Indiana. The question is, are we witnessing the birth of the WNBA's next powerhouse? If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Who do you think will join Clark next season? And don't forget to subscribe to Crazy Basketball for more exciting WNBA updates and basketball content. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.